recording? Yep. Good morning, welcome to the vlog. It's actually very much not morning. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's 5 p.m. But it feels weird not starting the vlog with that. So I just got a video done that I had been putting off, but it's coming next. It'll be the next video that you see. And now I just feel like relieved that I got it done. Whenever there's emotion involved in filming, it just feels like if you've ever had like a therapy session where you're just like dumping everything, and then when you're done, my brain just like goes blank. It feels like there's nothing up there. That's done, so that feels good. It's gonna be a late night of editing. I'm gonna start editing that one in a bit, but I do want to make my pumpkin boba that I showed that I got at TJ Maxx. This will give me motivation to edit. I just had a little late lunch or whatever meal this was. I've had a commission till like 2 today, so everything's just pushed back quite a bit. Apparently this is supposed to be very easy. Just microwave the boba. I'm not gonna do all of the syrup because I don't like things that sweet. They had brown sugar and a couple other flavors, but here's the flavored syrup, and then here's the boba. Cute. That is such cute packaging. I was thinking though, do I even have a straw that's fat enough? At one point, I did have a boba straw. I might need to spoon my boba, which is unfortunate. I definitely used to have like a thick straw. I don't know what happened to that. Oh my god. They think of it all. They literally give you straws. That's very smart. There's actually 4. That's pretty good. So 4 of them for $7. Way cheaper than getting boba out. I love my apartment, but I cannot wait until I'm in a place that has an ice cube maker again. Man, I would love that. These are cute little flowers though. This little thing is also from TJ Maxx a while ago. There's a piece of my hair in this frozen ice cube. I'm leaving this in for the internet. Hold on, I need to take a picture of that. So I'm actually gonna do some of my coffee creamer instead of using all of this. I don't have Fairlife because this one was on sale, so I just got it. But normally I use Fairlife milk. And I'm trying to go through, I have like 2 or 3 things of creamer before I buy pumpkin creamer, but that would be good if you just had pumpkin creamer. I'm gonna do a little coffee too because I need it. It's gonna be a long night. Let's get this boba in the microwave, 15 seconds. It doesn't smell like pumpkin at all, but okay. We're gonna top it with some cinnamon after. Whoa, these are really hot. See them steaming? Just casually burning my fingers off getting boba. Taste test. Ooh, that's delish. The combo with the cinnamon, and I can taste like a slight pumpkin, but because I only put tiny amount in, it's like perfect. It's not too sweet. I would buy that again. Boba itself is brown sugar, so the boba has like a little bit of sweetness, and I like the hint of coffee. Good combo. So I'm gonna walk on the treadmill for a bit before I start working, but I realized I never talked about these. My old walking shoes were definitely getting worn out, just like time for a new pair. So I did a lot of research and I actually tried a couple different pairs that I ended up returning. The ones I stuck with and that I've been using for the last few weeks, and I really love these. I think they might be the best for my feet personally that I've tried so far. These are the Adidas Ultra Boost. They make size women's 4.5, which is amazing. So that's what these are. And they fit me perfectly. In Nike, for reference, I'm a Nike size 5, but Nike runs small. And I'm usually about a women's 4.5. I love that these are all white. I've just been wearing these inside. I need to scrub off my tanner right now, so just ignore that. But obviously the all white is gonna get real gnarly looking real quick when I'm outside. They're just like hugging my feet perfectly. They have the perfect amount of bounce on the bottom. I tried a couple where I felt like my foot was like downhill and it was really annoying me. These ones feel like they have good cushiness on the heel, but I don't feel like I'm like sloped downward. The first time I wore these, I walked like 5 miles on the treadmill and my feet weren't burning at all. They were super comfy. On Amazon, they'll go on sale pretty frequently. These ones, like at least in my size, they drop down to like $65 on sale. And then I picked up these, which were totally a Nicole Guerrero inspired purchase because I saw her wearing these on Instagram all the time. I think she has a different color, but I got the youth size of these. These are youth 2.5. Love these, like the Kelly green color. Yeah, now it's coming back. I think she has the bright blue, and that's what I wanted, but they didn't make it in small enough sizes. These are really popular right now with like high socks, and they look so cute with like an oversized tee and a skirt peeking through. It's so funny how these are coming back again. I remember when these and Jack Purcell's were super popular. I think I was in like 7th grade. quick update on my Amazon couch. Still love this thing. My only critique with this is that you can't wash the cushions, like these don't unzip, and it is a fabric, and obviously it's a light fabric. So because of that, I got this blanket. I'll link it down below, that I just like stuffed in the corners, and the color is super similar, so you can't even tell. And I always sit on this side, rarely sit on this side anyways. Before I was kind of like sitting on this, but now I can actually use that as a blanket. Okay, so my counter bathroom area has just been kind of a mess because, like I've talked about, if I can't see something, I forget it exists. So if I want to like remember to put on hand cream or use my sinus stuff or whatever, like I just have to see it on the counter. But because of that, when I don't have a spot for something, it just gets kind of hectic. So I ended up ordering this another acrylic organizer. I actually saw them using this for like, I think makeup sponges and some brushes or something on Amazon, but I'm gonna try to use it for organizing some of this stuff. It's nice because it's vertical, so I was thinking either on this side or on this side of the tray, and then like scooting stuff over. I could put this on this side, and then for some of the tall like hand creams or whatever, if I don't want to have it in its own drawer, I could take out one of the drawers and have some taller products right here, which I think will do. So let's try to organize this, shall we? I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if this is gonna bother me more than just having them like on the counter, and then that's like gonna fall over. So don't know if I'm gonna keep this for this purpose. Might use it in the makeup room. I feel like it can be useful for something. I'm just trying to figure out what. I mean, I could put like my cotton pads and stuff in here, but that's not a big deal. Like I have those in the drawer right there. Okay, so this was the diffuser scent that I was talking about. They had this going out the Wander, and it legit smells like a hotel, the white tea and thyme one. So I'm gonna put it in here. I don't know how many to do. I just did 5. That might be a lot. I do wish this diffuser had like a 2-hour timer, but 4 hours it is. Okay, I'm about to curl my hair with a flat iron, which I haven't done, I feel like, in months. I washed my hair last night. I did put in the Pantene, this 10-in-1 Rescue for the first time. I always sleep on it damp and then blow dry in the morning just so it's less heat on it. And my hair is looking like really shiny for just blow drying. Usually it's like frizzier than this, but I also did last wash do the IGK Brown Bella, and this makes your hair very soft and shiny. I've noticed every time I've used this, I'm like, whoa, okay, this actually is like very conditioning. And this stuff has been working really well to maintain the brown on the rest of my hair and keep the red out. It gives it more of like a golden hue in the tone rather than red, which I love. In this light, it always looks dark, but in natural light, it just looks like a really nice rich brown color. So the last color that you guys saw was the last time I did it. Bonbar 6A. When I did the color remover, that was the last time that I did all over color. Obviously I've been touching up my roots in between, but that was the last time I did all over color. So the combo of Bonbar with the Brown Bella, I think I'm gonna stick with, and has been working really well for me. I might leave my bangs out and curl them with my thermal brush, but before, my hair color, when I was trying to keep up with the brown, was just fading so fast. And so I think having the base of the permanent Bonbar and then just touching it up, I would say I've been doing IGK maybe like once a month, once every 3 weeks or so. And the IGK is just super conditioning. There's no developer in it, so it's not like damaging my hair or anything. So I think I'm gonna just keep that up and like do the Bonbar all over whenever I feel like I really need a touch up. This is like obviously healthier than putting developer on your hair. I'm really happy. I'm so glad that I did the color remover and then also tried the Bonbar at home, because my hair's still really healthy and it worked. Like the whole process turned out exactly how I wanted. So obviously there's some trial and error when you're doing your hair at home because you're learning things. I'm not a professional, I'm learning as I go, but I do a lot of research, and for the most part, like my at-home things have turned out pretty well. Might take a little more trial and error, but once you can figure out the routine that works for you, you're saving so much friggin' money. I mean, my roots cost me, what, like $13 to do every 3 weeks instead of $80, $100 in the salon. So, and I'll share what I have been doing for the roots because I know I talked about that in a different vlog. So the reason why I was using 20 volume developer, I know that has lift. I was using that because what I was reading was saying that in order to cover 50% or more gray, you likely have to use 20 volume. The issue with 20 volume is that because it lifts, you have to go darker with the color because it's gonna lighten your hair essentially. So that was just like trial and error to figure out the right color with the lift, blah, blah, blah. What I did though was go back to 10 just to try it. I did try 10 in the past and I felt like it didn't cover enough gray. And it's not like total gray coverage, but it just like tints it enough for me for the, I have about 50% gray like I said. So what I did last time was I used 10 volume so that I don't get lift, it's just depositing color. And I use this, well, this is from like a professional line. I used this one in the shade 50. /0 is for gray coverage. And in natural light, the roots look pretty close. They might be like half a shade lighter than the rest of my hair, but I would rather have that than be too dark because I don't want to do too dark and then be dealing with, you know, as it grows out, having too dark of a brown again. I think next time what I'm gonna do is do half 50, half 40, and that should be perfect. I mean, the 10 volume actually covered. I just left it on for a long time. I left it on for like probably a total of like 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Seemed to work fine. I'll leave it like this in like one little loopy curl as it's cooling and setting, and then I'll go in and like floof it out. But I would say the darkness and the tone is like pretty freaking close to my ideal tone that I was like going for. I do think it flatters my skin tone more and just makes me look like less intense while still having dark hair. I think once it's been a few more months with the brown hair, then I'll probably do a full hair routine video on like the upkeep products I'm using. But I definitely want to because I think that could be useful for people because trust me, I watched so many YouTube videos before doing this and just researching everything, and it's kind of hard to find like a update on some of the things. Like sometimes you see people using a certain hair color, then it's like, okay, how do you maintain it? How did it fade? Because that's the hard part, is the fade. My hair is so soft and shiny right now. So I think on my bangs, I'm gonna use the thermal brush. This thing has been such a game changer, especially for bangs or touching up like the ends of your hair. Definitely only on dry hair. Just kind of like roll it and then leave it there for a second and then continue to roll as I'm taking it out. My bangs are already grown out from the curtain bangs I did, so might trim them up because they're already long. And then you just get like the prettiest flowy flippy bangs. I'm gonna do the Orbe dry texture spray just a little bit. I'm just gonna finish it off with my John Frieda just a little bit. There's my hair out here so you can see the shine and color and everything. Okay, how pretty do these look in the sun right now? So I picked up these two fragrances. I'm a perfume junkie. Smelled this one in store and it reminded me of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, and it lasted like hours later. I could still smell it on my arm. I picked up both on Amazon. I'll link them down below. It says hair and body mist. Haven't tried it in my hair yet. To me it smells like day or night. And then because I knew I liked that one, I also tried the pistachio brulee. This is a winner. This is a winner with the boyfriend. He likes this one a lot. I like this one a lot. This one is very sweet. This just smells like yummy. This mixed with other ones too is really nice. I've been mixing it. I just pulled out a few different perfumes that I would mix with this, for example, to create like different kind of scents. So this with this for fall, insane. This is a Sol de Janeiro caramelized vanilla and macadamia. Very sweet combo, but this smells like really just like a rich fall. Mixed with this for fall, I think that would be a big winner. This is like the roll-on cashmere vanilla roll-on perfume. To me, this one smells like summery. It has almost a little bit of like a sunscreen kind of scent, which I don't mean in a bad way, but it definitely smells a little summery to me. So I think this with this could be like a good end of summer going into fall. Ariana Grande Cloud is one of my favorite perfumes. These ones have similar kind of notes. I feel to make it more nighttime, I think this could work really, really well. This is Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. This one to me is very like nighttime spicy, so I think this just adds like a little bit more yumminess and sweetness. Same kind of thing with the Al Haramain Amber Oud. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. Lasts forever, smells so good. This is in like my top 2 perfumes of all time. I'll link the exact one down below because there's different versions. And then this is interesting. I was kind of just like sniffing around to see, and I decided to try this even though I didn't think it was gonna work. This is Glacier U. This is a really unique fragrance. I never know how to describe this one, but I think this could weirdly mix really well. There's some kind of similar undertone in it, but I think this adds like a different kind of freshness to the pistachio brulee. Really excited to try these because I think this could weirdly be like a killer combo. When I want to mix fragrances, I kind of just try to find ones with like one or two similar notes, but then the other one has to bring something else to the table so they're not like too similar. Let me know if you guys want to see more perfume mixing, like what I do, different combos. Okay, so I laid everything out. I think I'm packing makeup wise for the trip. I got these 2 new bags at Hobby Lobby. I think they're so cute. This one's actually pretty big, so I might use this for like my toiletries instead of makeup because I'm not bringing that much makeup. This I got for brushes, and it can totally, like my brushes can totally fit in here, so I might transfer those over. I like using the clear one though because I feel like it gets kind of gunky and I can just wipe it out with a wipe really easy. But the inside of this is wipeable, so I don't know, deciding. Or I could use this for like hair stuff and then that for toiletries. I also have this bag I haven't used in a while. This is just Amazon, it's not the real deal. But this one I think will be perfect size for makeup, so I might just put all this stuff in there for the makeup bag. Bringing 2 shades of the Tear foundation. Haven't tried this shade yet. It's the 25N Mocha. These are the mini ones, so I like getting these because I know now I love the formula, but I'm trying to find the perfect shade for tanner. Rare Beauty Cheer, I always bring. This I'm testing the new powder. Not sure what I think yet. The Say, still testing that and still testing the NYX, so I'm bringing a few things. Trying, I love this. This is super long lasting, the Rhode blushes. I ordered another shade of this. This lasted like a full lake day. At the end of the day, it was still fully on. Amicalate powder, 2 concealers, testing this one. This is my Holy Grail Natasha Denona. I'm bringing this for like body glow if I want it. Brow stuff, just have a mini Kosas brow gel, Rare Beauty pencil, Panorama mascara. This I've been loving by Clio. This highlighter, I really like it with the loose fluffy brush. I always bring these 2 quads, this and this one, when I travel because they just have all the colors I need and they're super tiny and compact. This one's by Hard Candy, the other one. The Rhode Peptide Lip Tint, testing this. Freck Beauty number 2. I'm gonna throw on another gloss. I haven't decided what yet. Possibly the Michelin. Haven't used this one in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that one in. Freck Beauty number 2 lip liner. This SPF, just trying to get through it. Urban Decay only because I want something lighter to mix in if I need to, except I just realized, well, I could mix this with SPF or with Lumi to sheer it out. Queen New York liner in brown, and I think that's everything. Making a smoothie. I already have some frozen spinach. I usually just like get the pre-chopped spinach, like a third of a random frozen banana, and then just a berry mixture from Trader Joe's. I'm trying this pea protein because I like unflavored protein, I'm finding out. I'd rather get sweetness from berries and like the creamer. Putting coffee creamer in smoothies, life hack. I got that from my mom, but it makes it taste so much better than using a flavored protein powder, I think. I've tried this once so far. I'm gonna see how it is today, but I like this brand of the egg white protein, which is why I wanted to try the unflavored pea protein from them. I think I like the egg white better. The egg white you can't taste at all. This one has just, you know, has like the proteiny kind of texture more so than the egg white one. Egg white is just like super fine, but I'm gonna make it a little bit sweeter today and see if it's better. And also I'm gonna add more. Last time I didn't use Greek yogurt at all, and I have like a little bit right here that I need to use that. So let's try this combo today and see if it's better. I like a thick smoothie. I hate when they're like runny, and Greek yogurt usually adds good texture to it, and then also the coffee creamer can help a little bit. 1 cup of Fairlife has 13 grams of protein, so between, that was probably a little less, between Fairlife and a smoothie and the protein powder, you're getting like around 30 grams of protein plus the Greek yogurt, so probably a little more actually. Also, smoothie tip is I like putting the protein powder on top. If you start with protein powder, it sticks to the bottom more. If you put it on top, the blades are right there, so I feel like it blends it better. And then I'm just gonna fill the rest with water. more sweet still. I'm gonna put in just a splash of orange juice. Yeah, that's better with the orange juice in there. Okay, it's midnight. I put on our little candle for some ambiance here, but I just finished editing. I've been pre-filming. I'm editing the pre-filmed videos because I also need to get them edited ahead of time. But this vlog, I hope you enjoyed regardless, but to me it felt a little all over the place because it was just like a big combo of footage I had, and I already had it edited, so I like that part of it because I almost put it in the last vlog, but then the last vlog was getting like 50 minutes long. So I decided to like split them up into 2 vlogs, but I didn't want to trash the footage because I felt like there were still maybe some things that were worth saying in this vlog, hopefully. But in my time, there's a lot of things that need to happen. I'm about to leave again in a few days, and there's a lot of things that have to happen before that. So just trying to get it all done. I know I always do. I have to like remind myself that I always get it done. I'm gonna leave everything down below in the description box as always. For being a fake candle, this thing smells so good. Oh my god, I'm just blinding myself. But it is like the fake light thing that I showed in the last vlog, but the outside is wax, and so it smells just like a cinnamon candle, but I keep getting whiffs of it as I'm talking. Oh my gosh, I need to go to bed. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.